the mockups for envelopes. What you want to do is come down here to InDesign, or it might be a little bit different on PC. Just open up InDesign, and then you'll go to File, New, Document, and then from here at page size, you'll click in how much or how large the envelope is. In this case, we're going to do an example. It'll be a number 10 standard window. I know you're going to be doing specials, but just for this example, we'll do a standard to keep it easy. So it'll be 9.5 by 4.125. OK. And then you'll click OK. And then you'll have a box here. It might be out of the screen, so to minimize or zoom out or zoom in, you'll hit Control minus or Control plus to make it bigger or smaller. And then to move it into position so you can see better, you can hold spacebar and the hand will pop up, and then you can click and move it left and right. Okay, so now to make the box around here, you'll come over here to the rectangle tool. You'll click on it and then click in this top left hand corner and then put in the size of the envelope. In this case, it's 9.5 by 4.125 and hit OK, and then your box will be made. Okay, to get the window, you'll stay on the rectangle tool, and it doesn't matter where you click, just click anywhere, and the rectangle tool will pop up again. In this case, we're doing a standard window, so it's 4.5 by 1.125, and then you hit OK. Now to get the rounded edges here, because they're square, you hit the black arrow, and then this yellow box, just click it, and then it'll move them to the corners. And if you click and drag, you can see it makes them rounded. I just make it look nice, look like a window. And then after that, you have your window you made, and then to get it to where you want it to be, we usually go left and bottom. So you want to come over here to this little grid. This represents the object that's selected. So right now it's clicked already, but if it's centered, you want to click the bottom left. Now this also represents 0, 0. So you have 0, 0, but we want 0, 0 to be down here. So what you do is come to this corner right here, and you click and drag, click, hold, drag, and then come to this bottom corner. And now you see it's 0 here and 0 here. And then we can type in the dimensions on the X and Y axis. X is left, so we want to go 7/8. It's 0.875. And then you can hit Tab. And then right here, since it's negative, see how it says negative? That's negative because it's going up and not down. So you'll always have to put a negative in front of it. So it'll be negative 0.5 or negative ½ of an inch. And then you can hit enter and it'll drop it into place. You can also go the route of, dragging your guidelines to ½ an inch, and then dragging your sides to 7/8. But that's just not as precise. But you can do it that way, whatever is easier for you. And then you want text, so you're going to come in with a text box. Okay, you can't just click the text and then click and then type. You have to click, drag a box, and make a text box. And then, for example, if you want to show where the flap is, you can say flap edge, you want to move it, you have to come over here to the black arrow and then click and drag wherever you want it to be. In this case, I'm going to do the top. And then if you want more text, like for instance, say, you know, on most of your guys' mock-ups, it'll say like 10 special poly window, 24-pound white wove. You know, just make another box. We'll say number 10 standard window, 24-pound white wove. Oops. Envelopes. And then come back to the black arrow, click and drag wherever you want it to be. Sometimes it's over here, sometimes it's over here, and wherever it needs to be. And then same with dimensions. Make the type tool, make a box, and then type in your dimensions. So the window size. In this case, it's a number 10 window, right? So it'll be 1/8 by 4. Excuse me. 4.5. And then the position, which would be and then half-inch bottom. And then usually that's, you know, the top of the window, side of the window. And then if your text box is too big, you can always minimize the text box and it'll still keep where it is. But if you go past it, it'll lose it and it'll give you a little warning sign here. So just make it kind of big, I guess. Okay, so say it's tint. You want to put tint in there. Okay, select the box that you want to put tint in, and then you got to do a file place. File, come down to place, and then at this time, you know, you would have to have your tint somewhere on your computer. So in my case, you know, I have everything on my desktop, so I put tints on the desktop. And then I go to my tints, and we'll just say blue tint. And then you hit place. Hit OK. And then it'll place in your tint. And that's pretty much how you make a mock-up. And if you have any questions, of course, man, you know, give me a buzz. All right. Hopefully this helps you.